welcome to your City Council update for October 5th, 2009. This is take 2 because take 1 I couldn't get my dog to stop barking the whole time, so I try and make a point not to do too many extra ones of these. 3 topics I want to talk to you about. One is the allocations for the community development block grants. Another is proposal I put forward on 2nd Street. And third is just an update of what I'm planning on doing with sewer rates. Not a lot to cover. It was a short meeting because of the Vikings game coming on afterwards. Community development block grants. We had a wonderful group of proposals that came forward. A lot of great organizations. Everyone's struggling in this economy. The reality is we have very limited funds. So it's a matter of where are we going to put these funds. Unfortunately, I think we might get together and talk about this and come up with some brilliant solutions on how we distribute this money. Actually, we all take our preferences, put it into a spreadsheet, and spreadsheet does the math, and that's that. And I requested that we not do that next year. We actually use our brains and discuss this and have a chance to talk to each other about what's important, what should have priority, and what shouldn't. There were a couple of concerns that I had, not the least of which is the fact that Sandra Means had $120,000 in projects that didn't have enough votes to get any funding. So essentially half of her discretionary CDBG dollars she didn't get any say in it. I mean, at that point, she should be given a chance to give a second preference or something. I just didn't like the process, the way that went down. Next, and that, of course, we are going to change the way that we're doing it next year, so we should have a little bit better of a process next year. Under new business, I brought up I wanted to put some guidelines in place for any development that might come forward on the 2nd Street corridor. Basically, this is 2nd Street from Broadway out to Highway 52, and the reason I brought this up is we have this 2nd Street study that's gone on for a while, and we're still waiting to get some zoning ordinances out of that, but that hasn't happened yet. And what I want to do is, we don't have anything in front of us right now, and before we get anything in front of us, what I'd like to do is give some guidance as to what is acceptable development in that corridor, because obviously this is a place that's important to the entire city. It's a major gateway to the city, and this isn't an anything goes. So what I tried to do is just put together some very simple proposals, things like no single-story buildings, no wraparound drive-throughs, minimize the parking, greatly reduce the amount of parking because it is an urban area. Some stuff about setbacks, and all we did is we initiated an ordinance that hopefully the city attorney and planning will put together for us. And basically what it's going to do is put a moratorium on development that doesn't meet those simple guidelines. We don't have anything in front of us right now, and that's what I wanted to do before we get anything in front of us and we have to pull our hair out. I just wanted to put something out there that basically said, here's what we expect in this corridor, and I think those expectations are minimal, and actually the expectations after the study is complete are probably going to be quite a bit higher than that, but this at least should guide anyone that might be interested in doing development in that corridor in the correct direction for now. Third thing that wasn't discussed at the meeting, but we did discuss it at the dinner beforehand, is I wanted to I requested that we have a public hearing for the sewer rates again. I don't like the way that's structured right now. I don't like the fact that essentially 2/3 of this $60 million expansion for the benefit of new development is being subsidized by existing development. I don't think that's the appropriate way to do it. I'm going to come out with my own proposed rate structure, which is going to significantly reduce the amount of money that people living in their homes are going to have to pay in their sewer rates. I mean, we all have some ownership of the sewer system, but this excessive subsidy of new development, some of which I find to be rather questionable in terms of its long-term implications on the city. I think there's a way that we can do this better. I'm going to come forward with my own proposal to adjust the rates so they're more fair to existing homeowners, but also a way of actually incenting some higher quality development from developers and builders. And hopefully the only people that lose out in this process are those that are putting up crap, and there are a few of them right now. So thanks for watching. I'm not going to make it any longer than this. A nice short and sweet. Vikings beat the pants off the Packers. That was a rather enjoyable experience. And in a few days, I will be putting up an additional video kind of explaining the outline of what my sewer rate proposal is going to be. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.